So, we are going to show you how to make totally amazing tacos. This is how you get fed around here, is you have to sleep in the kitchen. Hi, I'm Shelly, and I've had a few people ask, it's not even straight, I've had a few people ask, we're pretty new at this, but I've had a few people ask how I make my tacos. So I thought I would lay that out for you. So obviously the first thing to do is to shop. So what you're going to need is vegetable oil. You're going to need some kind of seasoning mix. Doesn't really matter what kind you get, but you're going to need that. You're going to need a little 8-ounce, what is this? 6-ounce can of Hunt's tomato paste. Ground meat. Again, doesn't matter. This is ground beef. Doesn't matter what your fat to lean meat ratio is, and you can even use ground turkey. Cheese. We're going to use that pretty much as a step in the cooking process. Any other taco toppings of your choice, I usually put those on the table. So whether you're going to use tomatoes, avocados, lettuce, sour cream, some kind of taco sauce, anything like that, I put that on the table so people can make their own tacos. And then you'll need tortillas. This is just a brand. There's also several brands, and if you're in a country where your only access to tortillas is frozen, I will show you a little trick to soften them up so that they don't crack when you fry them, because we are going to be frying our tacos. These are not healthy tacos. These are really delicious tacos. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ground beef, just the way it is, and I'm going to dump it in the pan, dump it all in the pan. And we're going to just break that up and get that nice and brown. And I'm sure most of you know how to brown your ground beef. So we will get that done and we'll show you the next step. So browning the meat. Still has a ways to go. When it's ready, you're going to follow the directions on the back of your sauce packet. But one thing that we are going to change is here. It says all you need is water and ground beef. That's when we're going to add the tomato paste. That's the secret ingredient. Don't tell anyone. Okay, I cook it till there's just a few random pink pieces in there. You don't want it totally done because you want it to be able to suck up some of the stuff that you're going to put in. So you're going to put in the water as it says in the sauce packet. You shake that down, open that up, sprinkle that in, and then we add the secret ingredient.
Not a secret anymore. It's
not a secret anymore, but don't tell anyone. The reason I do this is because Lowry's used to ask for you to do this on their sauce packets, and then they stopped, and I guess they just wanted it to be easier. Maybe they decided it really wasn't necessary, and it probably isn't necessary.
They wanted it to be a secret.
But it does make your tacos better. So you kind of mix all this up. I turned the heat down a little bit, just so it'll simmer. So now it's at like, that's the cat.
Oh.
Tacos.
So we don't put the cat in the tacos.
We don't put the cat in the tacos. That would be a no-no. But you can see here where it's getting mixed up and it's getting good and tomatoey and juicy and yummy. And we're just going to keep mixing that up. The heat's down to like a simmer. I might need to add more water. This is more than a pound of beef, and the instructions are for a pound. You want it to be a little moist. You want it to have a little more water than this. So I'm going to add a little more water because you want it to cook down a little bit.
How much was a little more? Half of that?
Maybe a quarter cup?
Quarter cup.
Well, like I said, the packet says it's for 1 pound of ground beef. This is actually almost 2 pounds. So it's 1.74 pounds. Because, you know, I always have to cook.
For a big party.
More.
A 4.
More.
More than we need.
You know, some people say more is, less is more, and really, more
is more.
Is more, and more is better. So,
but
now look at it. See this consistency right here? This is beautiful. So you want to put your heat down a little bit. You want it to just let it simmer, let it suck up all that yumminess. And on the directions, it says that you should simmer uncovered for 5 minutes. No. We simmered a little bit longer than that. So that's
They're wrong.
They're wrong.
She's right.
Again.
Always remember that.
Again, yes, they're wrong. You need tomato paste and you need a little bit more water because you want it to simmer a little bit longer. So I would say let that puppy simmer for 15-20 minutes. Stir it, you know, keep it mixed up. But what that does is
confused.
Yeah, we like our food confused. It's weird. But what that does is it just kind of lets the meat soak up all the yumminess of the seasoning packet and the tomato paste. And the longer it sits in that, the better it is.
You're lucky.
We're contaminating you.
Okay.
Look at the crosswalk.
So
you got a video for that.
It's vlog wars.
Who's the best? Yours is way bigger than this. Oh, sorry, she's
Sorry.
no, I mean our camera is bigger, but you guys are way better at it. We
These are facts.
we kind of suck. I'm just talking facts.
Hey, it's all about the practice.
So like I said, for those of you who are somewhere where all you have access to is frozen tortillas, you're gonna want to make sure they're thoroughly thawed. And then you're going to put them on. Sam's making faces. And then you're going to put them on directly on the stovetop. Anytime you heat a tortilla, you really don't need a pan.
This is really good.
But what if
But
they
what
don't
if we
have
have a
one of
gas
those?
stove?
Yeah, what if
yeah.
you
And if you have a gas stove, you do the
just
same
ruined
thing.
it.
No, you don't. You do the same thing. I've always done it this way.
Do the same thing
Always
on
done
what?
this. You just
gas stove even?
On a
even
gas
with a gas
stove?
stove, you would just turn the heat down low. You have a little rack, right, that keeps your
Yeah.
tortilla up above,
So true.
and then you do it with your fingers. This is the way real Mexican women
That's how I
heat their tortillas. Okay, so what else I did? You guys are killing me here. So
It was all very, very proper before you
I know.
came.
Okay,
Before we
we'll
do this-
leave you
Okay,
alone.
so
This is good. I like it.
so I poured. Wait, bring it back.
Ah.
Okay, so I poured the vegetable oil. Again, it doesn't matter what kind of vegetable oil, canola oil, whatevs. This is the very high-end Albertsons brand.
I'm having
Is it the extra virgin oil?
No, we don't have virgins around here. Okay, so did you see me? I put the meat in the taco shell. Careful, because that one's hot.
What?
Right? Then we take this, and you're going to lay it in your oil.
And new.
And you may have
New is
to...
the virgin.
Thanks, Peanut Gallery. So I'm going to do another one, because there's room for 2. So I heat it up here. Remember, this is still hot. And
There's room in your pan for 2.
okay, so more meat.
Oh, what?
Oh crap, I believe she said. She found the cake. Lots of meat. People like lots of meat in their tacos. Lay it in here. This oil isn't quite hot yet, but you don't want it so low that you don't cook your tacos. So right around there is probably good. It'll. Do you think they can see that? I think saw the 5 on the dial.
You guys are doing well. I like it. It's very good.
I do too.
I think it's very entertaining.
Okay.
Nice.
You should sing more though.
Yeah,
2
Dad.
in the pan. Something like that.
There's room in the pan for 2.
I don't know that song.
Don't you?
Okay, so you're gonna let them sit.
What?
You're gonna let them sit, and then when they're done, we're gonna flip them over, and then we're gonna lay them here. And what I did was I just folded up several layers of paper towels. They're gonna come out of there pretty greasy,
Pretty cool.
which is what makes them
Because
so
they're very
yummy.
good health food.
Yes, it's a very healthy food.
This
And
is
then,
Brad, don't watch this. Yeah.
yeah, definitely not for Uncle Brad. Although he has eaten them before, and he really did like them. So, okay.
Don't kill her, Smalls.
I hope you guys are actually learning how to make tacos in the process of this, because
I've learned a lot.
have you learned a lot?
I have.
I'm so proud. Look, see these little things of meat will fall out?
It's a spider. Get it.
It's not a spider,
It looks
it's
like
a
a
little
spider.
piece of meat. And you need to take those out because they will over fry and they will pop you with grease.
They will pop you with
They'll
grease.
pop- how it's popping?
It's gonna pop
Yeah.
you with grease.
So we'll just
you
make a
put
mess
them
of
over
those
there.
over here. So we'll call this one done.
Done.
I usually do them a little
What
bit
we're
longer.
going to call that one?
Fred.
Done and Fred.
We're here on the paper towel. This is actually
This
a
is an
very
important part.
lightly done.
Oh,
As you can see, it's not. Whoops.
it's not doing
It's
as
not.
told.
It's really not behaving. But it's very lightly done. And then what I do is immediately add.
I don't like them like
You don't
this.
like them overly done. You don't like Fred. Fred's cooking a lot longer in there. There you go. And then we just take this and we put it over the top.
Sorry, what did you call that taco?
This
Fred.
one was done, and this
No.
one is Fred. Our order the other night. So that's basically how you make tacos.
What did I call it?
I can't remember.
Anthony?
But anyway, take another one. Because these are fresh, I'm not going to heat it up. In fact, I'm going to turn this off.
What's this one called?
It's going to be
It's a female
fancy. See, then we just put a bunch of meat in there. Take it like this. Do not put your fingers in the grease. It's
Yeah,
hot. And see how it just kind of simmers around a little bit, but not like, you don't want it any more than that, because any more than that is going to spatter all over and make a mess. So, oops.
Oh,
Made a mess
don't
there.
do that with your fingers. 'cause
Yeah,
that'll
don't do
hurt.
that.
Yeah.
Don't do as I say.
Do as
I mean,
do.
don't do as I do. Do as I say. And then we add the cheese. And the reason we do this is so the cheese gets all melty. I also put extra cheese on the table in case people would like to add more cheese. But that's it. So oil, tortillas, tomato paste, some kind of seasoning mix, because it really doesn't matter what kind of seasoning mix you use. They're all pretty much the same. Just make sure that you add your tomato paste. Tomato. This
Tomato.
this stuff. Add that in, and you're good to go.
Bye.
Ooh, yeah.
See,
That's how they should be.
that's how they should
There
be.
you go.
That's how homemade. Now you can use either corn or flour tortillas, just whatever you like. But I always like flour. And flour you can have even if you have braces or a bad tooth hole, like
Like a
Samantha.
tooth hole.
Like old Snaggle.
Or you could eat the tablecloth instead.
Completely up to you.
Which is
Well, there we go. Taco dinner. Serve it with tomatoes. Not tomatoes, tomatoes.
Because
A bit of
Lettuce.
romaine.
You could use
Some sour cream.
some sauce.
Some sauce.
Chips. Oh, there's
Got it? They're not baked beans, unfortunately.
refried beans.
They're refried beans.
Videos.
I don't know what's up with them the first time you fry them, but there you go.
They
I
have
guess
to be
you have to do them twice. We have a channel,
Maybe we
which
can
is
give a what?
under Shelli Scott.
Shelli Scott at YouTube.
Yes.
That's it, huh?
Shelli
Yes,
Scott.
that's it. It's quite easy.
SHELLISCOT.
We should put the link
We'll do that.
In the down bar.
in the down bar.
Like we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Down bar.
Their link will be in the down bar.
Look in the down bar and there's nothing there.
Nothing
you
there.
forgot to link it. Like you said you were going to, but you forgot. Or like
pretty much
people
how it
Facebook
is.
me, Sam, you forgot to link it again.
Alright.
You sent me a thing too.
Time to eat.